Hello and welcome. Daniel here, Numa Design. Today I'm making a video portfolio, and we've had a few people wonder, hey, why you guys don't have a portfolio up on the site yet? And that's just because I've been waiting to create it with a video when I had time. So what I want to do is this is going to be not your typical portfolio. First of all, I want to start off by saying this. The name of the company is Numa Design, but we could have very well called it Numa Marketing. And the reason that is that we're not just going to design you a website, but we're actually going to put you in front of a local or a national audience using the search engines to where they're going to easily be able to find your site or your organization website. And first of all, this is a site we did. Let's just get right into it. Photos to Go. It's a photographer in the Lafayette, Louisiana area, and we put together this website for him to showcase his work and tell a little bit about his business. And it's a real nice site. It's pretty, It's a good, good little creative-looking design. But what would be the purpose of us just making him this website and then just leaving him alone to, maybe put it on the bottom of his business card, and that would be the only way people would find him? The ideal thing is we create him a website, and we also create him at the same time a web presence to where people will be able to find him. Let's go to a search engine like Yahoo, and let's pretend we're looking for a photographer in Lafayette, Louisiana. Who can we find here? Okay, here's some local stuff. Here's a national website here, and all of a sudden, the second listing we see is his site, photostogo.com. Let's try that in Bing. Number 2, same. In fact, actually, I may want to mention this. I think Yahoo and Bing now share results. Okay, Google. Okay, Google just started a new algorithm, which is basically it's kind of a safeguard for you and for me when we're searching for things like a photographer in our local area. But it's not so good for people like EJ, who's just creating his first website for his business. And you see, EJ, he's been in business for 25 years, Photos to Go, doing photography, but he's just now creating himself a web presence. So all of his competition that's been online, now because of Google's new local algorithm, when you type in photographer, it shows you listings from Google Maps. This is Google Maps right here, and it's showing you. So basically what it's doing for you and for me as Google customers using their search engine, it's giving us photographers who have had a presence online for quite a while, and Google's going to recognize them because they have older websites. Google is going to recognize them as established photographers in the Lafayette, Louisiana area, and now they're giving them preeminence in the search results. So anytime you see the A, the B, C, the little red balloon here with the letters, that's meaning that this has been in Google Maps for a while. But if you notice, we were able to get EJ right at the threshold of where these end. He's still on the first page, even though they have this new algorithm. Now if you type in wedding photographer, let's see where he comes up. He's on the first page, wedding photography. So that's very good. That's where we want to see. Let's try that in Yahoo. Wedding photographer. And sure enough, he's number 1. And I'm certain he's going to be number 1 on Bing because they share results now. Let's see. So, yep. He's there. He's easily found. Now he just doesn't have just a pretty site, which we think it's a pretty site, but he also is being able to be found in the search engines easily on the first page, and in some cases right at the top of the first page. So that's excellent. That's what we do here at Numa Design. We get you in the search engines. We create you a nice site. Let's move on. Shepherd Sportfish. This is also a local company in the Lafayette, Acadiana area. And Shepherd's Sport Fish, what they do there is they have a fish hatchery. They stock ponds, and also he has a fishing club where he actually has members that pay him to go fish in these big lakes that he has on his property and everything. And we created him a nice site here. And let's just go into the search engines and see if we got him found anywhere. So his primary business is pond stocking, and he's only licensed and he only deals with Louisiana. So let's just type in Louisiana, statewide search. He's number one. You know, that's pretty good and not too bad. In fact, we also got him a second domain that he wanted, stockapond.com. He advertises only with that domain, and we got that domain on the first page. Plus, we got 2 of his videos on the first page as well, and an article. So if someone types this in, they find him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different places where they find information about his business on the first page of Google. That's pretty good. Let's try Yahoo. I'm not too sure what we're gonna come up with here. Let's try it. Pond stocking, Louisiana. Yep, sure enough, he's number 1 for Yahoo. Same thing. And he's even at the bottom of the page with a second listing, which is pretty good. And here's another one that another listing we have for him here too. So we got about 1, 2, 3. I'd say we have about 4 listings advertising his business on the first page. Try Bing. Again, I think Yahoo and Bing now share their listings, but I have seen some differences in the two, so I'm just going to search. Yep, number 1 for Bing. All right, let's go back. Let's try. He has a fishing club as well, as I mentioned. Fishing Club, Louisiana. Right there, he's number 3 on the first page. Easily found. He also has another listing here at the bottom. Okay, let's try Bass and Brim Fishing, Louisiana. He's number 3. Well, actually, they have these listings. This is all the same site, fishinglouisiana.com. Then you have another site. Then you have his. So he's really still, you can consider him the 3rd listing on the page for Bass and Brim Fishing in Louisiana. So let's just try here. Out of curiosity, I haven't really checked it. Fishing Club, Louisiana. All right, and he's still on the first page. Still excellent listing here in the middle. Okay, so there's the Fishing Club. Again, now, in fact, I've talked to Chris several times since we did this campaign for him and made his website, and now he pretty much says that all business outside of the local area that he now gets, pretty much probably 80% or so of it, he says coming in from people on his website. So could you imagine 80% of his business that's outside of his local regional area here, from the state of Louisiana, is all coming from the web. He says that usually when they call him, they'll start off by saying something like this: "I've got your website pulled up here, and I'm interested in stocking my pond." So he's a very satisfied customer. Not only did he get a great-looking website, but he's got a ton of customers pouring in every day on the phone ordering fish. Okay, here's Mike's Lawn Service. This is a template we created for him. He kind of was on a budget when he came to us, so we created him a $3.99 template. He paid like $400 for this, and pretty much all it does is it lets people know that he exists, and he's just servicing the Lafayette, Scott, Youngsville, Broussard area. When Mike came to us, he had just started his lawn business, and we put this together for him. Now, with Mike, if you go type in lawn service, Lafayette, Louisiana, he's the first listing. He's number 1. And again, I've talked to Mike, and he has told me that the vast majority of all of his clients for his lawn business have come from the internet. He's got maybe 30% that's word of mouth or friends or people that he knows, and all of the rest have come from people going to Google, searching for a lawn service, and finding Mike finding his little website, watching his video that we also created for him, and we made this little video, did some video marketing for him, so he's real happy about that. All right, the last one that I want to show you guys is an e-commerce website, and it's nationwide. It's not just a local site. It's living water aeration, and they sell aerators for ponds, pond fountains. They have a unique item here, the fire fountains. And let's see how well they can do in sites like Google. Okay, let's say we have a pond, we're looking for a pond aerator, and we type it in Google. Oh, what's this? They're number one. Let's try pond aeration. Again, number one. How about pond aeration systems? Oh, systems. Oh, don't know what's going on with Google here. Let's see. All right. Oh, number 4. So that's pretty good. It's still high up on the first page for that keyword. What if we do pond fountains? Number 1 for pond fountains. So if you go look at this particular project we did, pond fountains. He's got a fountain that's for over $3,000. This one's $3,500, and I know that on this site he's got bigger fountains. And the thing about it is, if you're selling a $3,000 product, you really don't need a flood of traffic, to make a pretty decent living. Just get a few phone calls, a few sales. But imagine at the top of Google, and I know for certain that he's getting plenty of business just from this online searches in the internet, and getting more than just a few maybe. So that's great. That's excellent. That's exactly what we're trying to do, is get our customers found in these search engines. Let's try the fire fountains one. That unique product. Where's he at on this one? Oh, number third result. High up on the first page of Google. So pretty much in a nutshell, in closing, that's what we do. We make nice looking websites. Something that our customers were pleased with as far as appearance, and then we get them up at the top of the search engines for their keywords and products and services they offer, and that's pretty much how it works. So we're more than just Numa Design, even though that's our name. We're Numa Marketing. We are gonna get you the customers calling and coming to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a series of short videos on the same page, just so we can showcase each individual site that we've done. Thanks for watching, and hope to hear from you soon.